Jesus Christ, her little child. It's raining outside, everyone. Come in, come in, come in. The fire's going, the candles are on. Christmas is coming, just around the corner. It's fine, Christmas isn't cancelled. We're doing it. So lovely to see so many of you tonight. Thank you for coming to this impromptu little sesh in the shed. Welcome to Candlelit Carols. This is my first go at it. And I'd like to do something slightly ceremonial, if I may, before I toast and bless the congregation with the Holy Sacrament, wine. Here is an Advent candle. Now, an Advent candle is a tricky beast to get right, because you've only got about half a centimetre of candle for every night. And if, like me, you like a candle in the evening and you let it burn, you'll lose 10 days in an evening. So what we're going to do is, what's the date today? The 21st. We obviously haven't done it for the last few days, so we're going to see if this runs the whole length of the show. So for those of you who are joining me for the first time, it's a right-hand wave. All those regular shedders is a left-hand wave. Now there's going to be a lot of carbon dioxide expelled by my mouth, so it'd be a miracle if any of these candles actually survive. No, it's gone out. Talk amongst yourselves. I hope you all got the carol sheets. Don't worry if you didn't. Don't worry if you don't want to sing. But it would be great, because I haven't sung in a choir for about 15 years. But I do miss it. It's one of the problems of being pretending to be a jazz musician, is that I don't get asked to be in choirs anymore. Anyway, I've got my coat on, I've got my scarf on, I've got my clement on, time, and just to say big cheers to all of you. Red wine at the ready. Hello. Oh, Mr. Clapham guys asked, where can I get a carol sheet? Could somebody, oh thanks. Daughter one has just said, have a great carol show. Love you, Sylvie. Night night. If you go to the top of the live chat, can someone post the link again? There's a link for the carol sheets, and you can either read it off the screen or print it. It should look like this. Well, it shouldn't be clothed in polythene, because it's disgusting, but I have to because I'm the organist for tonight. Quick warm up. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ball. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ball. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong ball. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ball. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ball. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong ball. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ping pong ping pong ping pong ping pong ball. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ping pong. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ball. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ball. Pop's got a head like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong ball. Okay, we all ready? Me. Lovely to see so many of you. Maybe I should have done carols all along. As you can see, we have some of the Shedders Christmas decorations back there. I hope you can see all right. I wanted it to be purely candlelit, and that's how we are. Isn't it lovely? So hello, any children who are staying up, especially for the carols. The first carol we're going to sing is Deck the Halls, which features a misquote. "'Tis the season to be jolly, 'tis the season to be jolly careful." From our dear leader. Well done for commandeering, misappropriating a beautiful Christmas song and getting it all wrong. Anyway, this is not the time for that. This is a time for carols, okay? We'll just sing this one. We'll just go for it. And coming up next is In the Bleak Midwinter, so we're going to... that's from the director of photography. Photography. jolly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. Verse 2. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la. Verse 1 again. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Fa la la la. Bravo! I could hear you in deepest Sussex. What a beautiful sound. What a beautiful sound. I would love to have done this on a Zoom situation, but obviously that would have taken way too much admin, and everyone's furloughed on my staff. So here we are on YouTube, and we're having a lovely time. Thank you all for joining. Anyone new, come in, wipe your feet, get your coat on, because we are out in the cold singing carols, and it's if she's still watching, Sylvie, daughter one, we were looking at the weather for Christmas for this week, and she said, "Mummy, it's going to be sleeting this week." Because we'll take anything, guys. We will take anything. Yes. Also, yes. Lizzie has a good point. That's my classic YouTube email saying your show is live. Lizzie has a good point that singing together on Zoom is an absolute catastrophe. So it's good that we're avoiding that. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone is looking forward to the big day. Yeah, let's just not think about any of the bad stuff, because today is a day for celebrating the shortest day of the year, but the biggest day for our souls, the winter solstice, and generally a time for making merry. How's that doing? It's got to number 15. This reminds me of when my dad was booked for the Royal Variety performance. He'd been told that your song might get edited or cut completely. But if it gets edited and you're doing a funny song, as he was back then, it's a disaster, because you might miss out a key bit. So what he did, he brought a candle onto the piano and he lit it, and he said to the audience, "If any of you notice that this has gone down to half the size, suddenly you'll know that they cut half the song." And the producers could not do it. A poorly told tale, but that's what Christmas is for, isn't it? It's a time for poorly told stories and drinking huge quantities of red wine. Well, I think it's time for my favourite carol of all, and we had this when we got married, the director of photography and I, December the 22nd. It's our anniversary tomorrow, and I think the material that you give one another on your 8th wedding anniversary is lace or linen. So there we go. So I will give you some lace, shoelace. Now, In the Bleak Midwinter has two really famous tunes. The more familiar one is by Holst, who wrote the planets. And talking of the planets, today is when Jupiter and Saturn align for the first time in 800 years, and that creates this massive star, which we all can't see, obviously, because it's raining all over the country. But somewhere on the planet, someone is going to take an amazing photograph of this. What's it called? I've suddenly got astrology in my head. Astronomical occurrence, and that's going to be huge, because Jupiter and Saturn in a line like that is going to make this massive star. So that's a lovely thing. Why was I saying that? Oh yes, Holst. So Holst is, but my favourite one is Harold Dark, and it goes. So if you don't mind, we'll go with that tune. If you don't know it, you'll know it. Like with all carols, the reason why there are 4 verses is so you can get the tune right by the 4th one. In fact, I'm going to change the key. Some carols are in a very bad key for particularly female voices, and mine. So we're going to go into F. I hope any choral pedants out there won't mind this. All right, guys. In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moon, earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, just the ladies for this verse. Worship night and day, a breast full of milk and a manger full of hay. Enough for evening angels fall down before the ox and the ass and camel. Angels and archangels, they have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim throng it, yeah, throng it, love it. God, his mother only, sorry, in her maiden bliss, worship the beloved. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? If the heart I heard those alto lines. Beautiful, creamy alto harmony there on the second harmony down. Beautiful, beautiful guys, beautiful, beautiful. Right, Good King Wenceslas is next. Try singing that after a couple of glasses of port, cooking wenceslas. Now this is one of my favourites, and you might be pleased to know when I was studying music at university, we had a big band called Stilgoe, Southampton University Jazz Orchestra. Shout out to you guys. And we had an annual Christmas gig, and Evan and I, who is a great friend who is now a brilliant TV and film composer and arranger, he arranged lots of my big band tracks, especially The Heat Is On, that album. He did all of that. That was Evan. We were looking through carols for choirs because there was we'd run out of big band repertoire, and we couldn't afford any. We could not afford any new music, so we had to arrange our own. So we did Good King Wenceslas as a sort of smooth jazz vibe. It was pretty great and terrible at the same time. And it went like this: Good King Wenceslas looked down from the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. And then it went a bit Michael McDonald. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel. When the poor man came inside, get the winter fuel. And so on. But you'd be pleased to know we're not going to do it like that at all. We're going to do it classic trad Good King Wentz. And we can split it up into male and female, but I can't honestly remember how we do that. Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came inside, gathering winter fuel. Just the men, I think, this bit. Hear the page and stand by me, if they knowst it telling. Yonder peasant, who is he? Where and what his dwelling? Ladies sigh, he lives a goodly hence, underneath the mountain, right beside the forest fence, by St. Agnes fountain. Bring me flesh and bring me wine, bring me pine logs hither. Thou and I shall see him dine when we bed and thither. Page and bonnet forth they went together. The wild winds wild lament and the bitter weather. Sigh, the night is darkened now, and the wind blows stronger. Fails my heart, I know not how I can go no longer. Mark my footsteps with my page, tread thou in them boldly. Thou shalt find the winter's rage, freeze the bloodless coldly. It's not exactly David Wilcox. Master step he trod, where the snow lay dinted. Heat was in the very sod, which the saint had printed. Therefore Christian men be sure, wealth or rank possessing, ye who know will bless the poor, shall yourselves find blessing. Madness, absolute madness. I'm sorry about that. given carte blanche, which is French for white cart. I will do good tin wenceslas. Good tin wenceslas. For those of you just joining me, yes, I did have a 15-minute touch-up from Hussein earlier. And I'll tell the world about it, I'll tell YouTube, I don't mind. Hussein is my barber at the wonderful Cutter and Grinder in Brighton. I'm not paid by them to mention them, but I think I should, even though you probably think, well, your hair's not very good, but that's because it's YouTube, but I'm quite happy with it. In fact, the first haircut I had in lockdown, the director of photography saw me running to her on the beach and she said, "You look like a pilot." And I said, "I got wings, baby. I'll take you to heaven. I'm gonna take you to heaven. I'm business class. I'm business class. Free nuts. Free nuts and a tiny little can of Canada Dry." Turned out she didn't mean that kind of pilot. She meant a harbour pilot, one of those people who drives a boat round a harbour, gathering stray boats. If there are any children still up, and why not? Because it's Christmas time, and it's also Clementine, and it's also Christmas time, mistletoe and wine. That's the wrong key for Cliff. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine. Cliff Richard singing songs that don't rhyme. There's logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. Time to rejoice. It's Silent Night. It's Carol 4. Are we up to Carol 4 now? Listen, we've got 7 to get through. I don't know why I'm wasting my time and yours, but I'm having a lovely time, even though there is things to be talked about. Oh yes, I should mention that tonight's show we are donating money, if we can, to the Samaritans, the wonderful Samaritans who at this time of year obviously are much needed and doing a fantastic thing. If you'd like to donate, samaritans.org. And thank you everyone for being so generous already. You're all wonderful people, as everyone knows, in the Shed community, the Shedders. And if you'd like to join them, it's free. It's absolutely free to join. Yes. And we have raised, I haven't counted since the last batch was counted, but since the show started, we've raised over £20,000 in our little community, which for something like this is massive. So I thank you all again, as I have hopefully done enough throughout the series. By the way, this is show 80. Stilgoe in the Shed, show 80. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? So yes, Samaritans.org. Give what you can, but we are I mean, it's always tricky to sort of prod people into charity. But because we haven't charged for any of the shows, if you could give them £5 minimum, that would be amazing. And if you want to mention the Shed, that's a lovely thing, and then Samaritans can collate where all the money comes from. So for them, let's do this one. Let's do Silent Night, and it's in C, and it's 3 verses, and it's going to sound amazing because you're all amazing. light, glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, verse 3. Holy night, Son of God, God's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. Breathe the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Sleep in heaven. So that one, my lovely shedding friends and everyone, that is dedicated to the Samaritans, samaritans.org. Do give what you can. And to anyone who is feeling alone and lonely, or anyone who just needs a pick-me-up, and don't be afraid to just to tell people if you're struggling, and don't be afraid to ask for help, because now is the time when people need it, I think, more than ever. So, as everyone knows, Sussex is the best county. I mean, you might say West Sussex is actually superior, but East Sussex is equally good. And since moving to Sussex, we've really Sussexed it up. And I was thinking last year, when I heard this, maybe it's this carol is the reason we moved down to Sussex. Because Sussex Carol, what a banger. What an absolute banger. And all of these have been arranged by me because, I've got this. That was the packet of matches. But I've decided not to use it because I can hardly see anything. Fred is counting the people. Just as you said that, Fred. Hello, Fred. 172. It's just gone up to 173. This is our biggest shed audience ever live, and lots of people catch up and watch the next day. But so lovely to have such a bevy of people. Joe, shout out to Florrie and Stan and Emily Chaplin, please. Hi, Florrie. Hi, Stan, and hi, Emily. Oh, Mr. Christmas, you're everything. Your Christmas crackers, you're the sleigh bells ring. Oh, Mr. Christmas, how do you manage it all when the people you work with are small? Been promising to play that for about 13 years, and finally I have. Heather, don't say oh no down to 173, you'll put people off. I had a thought today. If it isn't an easy peeler, does that mean it's going to be really hard to peel? So I'm starting to feel sorry for all the clementines, atsumas, tangerines that don't get to be easy peelers. People aren't going to be interested. But let me tell you, these are the easiest I've ever peeled, and they're not branded as easy peelers. It's like those Tesco carrots that came from Spain. British grown carrots, but actually in Spain. It's madness, I tell you. Don't believe what they read, what they tell you on the label. I'm quite hot now. It's the first time ever I've actually been hot since July in the shed. If you don't know this one that well, again, by verse 4, you'll be an expert. On Christmas night, all Christians sing to hear the news the angels bring. On Christmas night, all Christians sing to hear the news the angels bring. News of great joy, news of great mirth, news of our merciful King's birth. Something homogeneous with carols is that some of the words are very difficult to get the rhythm right, and sometimes we fail. Then why should men on earth be glad, since our Redeemer makes us sad? Then why should... I've just said the wrong words because I got put off by my telephone. Then why should men on earth be sad, since our Redeemer made us glad? Then why should men on earth be sad, since our Redeemer made us glad? When from our sin He set us free, all for to gain our liberty. I can imagine Bill Bailey doing this in one of his gigs. Down to 16. When sin departs before His grace, then life and health come in its place. When sin departs before His grace, then life and health come in its place. Angels and men with joy may sing, all for to see the newborn King. Upper key. All out of darkness we have light, which made the angels sing this night. All out of darkness we have light, which made the angels sing this night. Glory to God and peace to men, now and forevermore. Amen. Sussex Carol. Oh dear. Buy that if you like. That one. Yeah, why not? Why not? If you haven't got it. Oh, go on. I'll talk a bit more about it then. Joe Stilgoe's Christmas album, released 2019. It's got winter weather. I've got My Love to Keep Warm with my big band. The Night Before, Little White Berry, features Ben Castle, written by his dad, Roy. Which is such a lovely song, and Roy Castle, one of my heroes, and Ben, also one of my heroes. December Lights, which I was going to play to lead us out. Sleigh Ride with Giacomo Smith, what a genius. The Christmas song ran around. Still here? I'm back. We've lost 20 people. And we're back. Thank you, Mr. Clapham Guy. Put 50p in the meter. It can't be back. It can't be buffering. Come back, people. I don't want to do it publicly, but I will blame Sir Richard Stilgoe for that. There's a whole backlog of chat going on. This is going to be great to watch back again, isn't it? Gone again. Lost it in Woking. Yay. I mean, it's all very confusing. Back. Right, let's get on to it. Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and then we're going to end with We Wish You Merry Christmas. So Hark the Herald Angels Sing. If you've got your carols for choirs, this is not the green one or the orange one. It's page 107, guys. Hark the Herald. Very high. It's too high for everyone. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Christ by highest heaven adored, Christ the everlasting Lord, late in time behold him come, offspring of a virgin's womb, veiled in flesh the Godhead see, hail the incarnate deity. My freedom, mild he lays his glory by, born that man no more may die, born to raise the sons of God, born to give him second birth, light and life to all he brings, heaven and life immediate ease, hail the Son. These words. And these chords. Okay, you ready for the descant, everyone? Let's dance. Hail the Son. Hang on. Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace. Hail the Son of Righteousness. There it is. Light and life to all he brings, revealing in his wings, while he lays his glory by, born that man no more may die. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hark the herald angels sing. One of the candles nearly fell on the piano. Glory to the newborn King. With a malfunction of the lyrics, I'm sorry about that, but that's fine. Sorry about the buffering, guys. It was going so well. What a lovely time. Okay. One last shout out for the Samaritans. Don't be confused. Christmas is a time for singing the wrong words at the wrong time. Christmas is a time for everything, to do it once and then we don't do it again. Christmas is a time for doing things once and then do it again. Right, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Everyone here in the shed, everyone involved in this shed show, which is me, the director of photography, wonderful 2 children. Don't do much, to be honest. And all of you guys, all of you shedders. It's been a wonderful year for this, pretty much this reason only. and you've kept us going, certainly, and I've really loved doing the shed shows. It's given my shed a new meaning and my life a new meaning, and I think you're all fantastic, and thank you for spreading the word, and for sticking with us all this time, and also for all of this. You know, you're crafty people. Don't forget Pamela and Faye's incredible handiwork. They're Greengage and Riley, if you like their stuff. Greengage and Riley. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Bring us some figgy pudding and bring it right here, please. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it right here. Good tidings we bring, but no manners up here. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We all like a figgy pudding. We all like a figgy pudding. We all like a figgy pudding. So bring on the cheese. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Hallelujah. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy and a happy and a happy and a happy. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Cold weather comes, full frost and fires now. All right for some, we're safe and warm. Sing songs of peace, at least for choirs now. Keep loved ones sheltered from the storm. To warm our hands, all the souls from all the lands gathered in this wonderland tonight. We've been waiting for this day. The lights will lead the way to bring the joy we always need at Christmas. Across the town, it's such a perfect sound. Please let it snow, just so we know it's Christmas time again. So shine December lights. There's magic here by Brighton Pier now. Come down with me, I'll show you why. Folks have flecks of fear now. Let hope come snowing from the sky. We'll watch the starlings fight for their time in the dazzling light. Then the city shines so bright and see. We've been waiting for this day. The lights will lead the way to bring the joy we always need at Christmas. Bells will ring across the town. It's such a perfect sound. Please let it snow just so we know it's Christmas time. So shine December lights. We've been waiting for this day. The lights will lead the way to bring the joy we always need at Christmas. Bells will ring across the town. It's such a perfect sound. Please let it snow just so we know it's Christmas time again. So shine December lights. If we don't speak again, see each other again, have a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Have the best Christmas, in fact. Stay close, stay well. Best wishes. Lots of love from everyone here at Shed Productions. From me, Joe Stilgoe. It's been a great year. I'll see you again next year. Signing off.